Welcome to Chapter 3 of the Project Execution demo, where we will cover risks. A risk is defined as any uncertain future event that may negatively affect the project task and/or project should it occur. Risks will immediately be visible in the project space execution section once they have been created. The next step is to assign the members who will be responsible for managing the specific risk. Once the risk is promoted to the assigned state, the member allocated will receive a notification of the new risk, and the risk will show on their project execution page. Depending on the action necessary, the company may wish to create a new task in the schedule to account for the mitigation tasks. The risk must be promoted to the active state when the members begin work or mitigation to avoid the risk. Members can use discussions and routes to obtain ideas as to the avoidance and mitigation, as well as provide feedback for the overall risk plan. We will now go back to 3D Experience and demonstrate these 5 points. In 3D Experience, risks are stored as children to the task in which they relate. Therefore, to create a risk, we must first open up the actual task. So we go to Program, Tasks, and select the task we're interested in. And from here, go to the risk category on the left-hand side and click Create. And, as has been done for previous items, we fill in the necessary information on the right-hand side in the pop-up window. Once this is done, click on OK, and our newly created risk now appears as a child of the main chassis modeling task. We must now assign a member to deal with this risk, and we do so by opening the item, selecting People on the left, and clicking Assign. As seen in previous demos, 3D Experience now provides me with a list of applicable members, and once again I will select myself for this. Then select OK and refresh. Now that we have a member allocated to this risk, we can promote its lifecycle from Create to Assign, either by clicking the Assign button over here, or by going to the Lifecycle section on the left-hand side, and promoting from here. Once a project is in the Assign state, it will appear under the Risk category on the project member's project execution page, as we can see over here. Risks are defined as uncertain future events. If they should never occur, we can simply leave the risk in the assigned state and move on. But when they do occur, we need to move them from the assigned state to the active state. So we reopen the risk, and once again promote its lifecycle status from assign to active. Our focus now shifts to avoiding or mitigating the risk, which will typically involve further discussions, meetings, and other members in the project. These can be further detailed from the Attachments, Discussions, People and Routes sections under the Risk item. We will deal with discussions and routes in great detail in the following demo. So for the moment, we will return to our presentation and finish off this video. And that covers the Risk section of the Project Execution app. With the Project Execution demo, we have now identified and completed our tasks while giving constant feedback to the project manager, created and recorded our timesheets, and lastly, identified the risks associated with our tasks. And with that, we have now finished the Project Execution app and move on to Collaboration and Approvals app in the next demo.